DOWNS.
So tell me a little bit about why you're here today at the Rescue Mission.
I'm here today because this is the end of the chapter. I've returned from walking across America. I left out of the rescue mission here after being in the program for 16 months, and I left out February 1st, and I walked right up this road to walk across America to bring awareness to addiction, but to more importantly to bring the message of hope in Jesus Christ to all those that are still out there struggling. I was in addiction for 34 years, and I just felt that God impressed me to go for a walk, and September 30th we finished at Niagara Falls at the Canadian border, and it was absolutely an amazing, incredible journey, and we were able to really reach out and make a lot of noise about the epidemic of addiction, and to really to encourage a lot of folks to reach out for help, and as well as to even from all over the United States, we were able to get people here to this program that did such a good job helping me along my journey to living a new life.
Where'd you go on your trip?
I went from here, Panama City, Florida. Went from Florida to Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee. Did Tennessee twice. Went to Virginia, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York.
And so today is very important, special for you, because not only are you returning to where you started from, but it's also a significance 2 years later.
Absolutely. Today is my anniversary, my clean anniversary. I am clean and sober today for 2 years. And I've never, ever in my life been clean and sober for more than a few days rather than 2 years. So this is a huge milestone for me.
Did you speak at any churches and homeless shelters along the way?
Absolutely, I did. I spoke. I spoke so many times I've lost count. I spoke at churches all the way along the journey. I spoke as well as was invited to the Governor Wolf of Pennsylvania to open up his to help bring in his new drug and alcohol programs for the state of Pennsylvania. I was invited to the Capitol and was able to be a part of that, as well as speaking at town forums that are going through this epidemic. There are towns, I have seen some stuff, there are towns that are losing more of their residents to overdose and the opioid addiction than there are people moving in. I've been met by mothers at city limits, by mothers and fathers that have lost their children, begging for help. There's no answers, there's no help, there's no programs, there's no support meetings. And God put me right where he needed me to be able to not only hear what's going on and be able to see what's going on. It's not just in the big cities, it is destroying the small rural towns, the little towns where everyone knows everyone. And it is actually, it's more impactful to that town, because once one passes due to overdose, it's not but a day or two later one of the friends do, because of the depression, because of all that. And I've learned so much about how this is hitting home and how there's not enough being done. Absolutely, there's not enough programs. And I'm out here to start a new campaign to bring and build free recovery programs around this nation, because this is a multi-billion-dollar business, and they're just preying on people that are sick, and they're thinking $30,000 in 30 days is going to do it, and it's not. And I've heard of stories of people being in recovery for at 16 different recovery programs, and not a single one of them has worked. Well, I know the recovery program, it does work, and his name is Jesus Christ, and he did it for me, and I want everyone to know that there's hope out there, and there's hope in Christ, and exactly free recovery programs like the Panama City Rescue Mission that wants to heal from the heart and wants to give people a new perspective on recovery. And I'm forever thankful to be able to know that my intended purpose in life now is to reach out to those that are struggling just like I did.
How does it feel to come back here and share your story with some of the guys who were in the same position as you not too long ago?
You know, that's what I'm here to do.